Evanescence finally released a new album after 11 years. Or was it 10 years? I think it's 10 years. 10 years. The last album was a self-titled Evanescence, and that album was absolutely fantastic as well, but nothing can compare of the masterpiece The Open Door was, which was released back in 2006. So Amy Lee throughout that time went through some huge problems, went through legal battles, went through constant lineup changes as well. So finally, after 10 years, we get some new content by Evanescence, where Amy Lee is in the right position to create an album so polarizing at the moment, so divisive by a lot of people, especially the metal reviewers out there on YouTube, that a lot of people either love this album or hate it, similar to the album Sanguiziga Bob just released. Pretty divisive album, this Evanescence album, The Bitter Truth. So yeah, I've listened to this album close to 10 times now, and every single time I listened to it, I started to really enjoy. I started to enjoy it more. I absolutely love the singles they released. They released Yeah Right, The Game Is Over. Their first single was Wasted on You. I absolutely fell in love with that song when they first released it. I loved the music video, how they were all isolated from the lockdown. I felt there was such a connection between Evanescence and the viewer, and I loved Wasted on You. I loved the song. The Game Is Over was next, and then you got Yeah Right, which is absolutely a fantastic song as well. And then we got Use My Voice. So we had a lot of singles, a lot of preparation to prepare ourselves for Evanescence, The Bitter Truth. So how did this compare to the expectations of a lot of people? A lot of people writing this off as soon as they heard a lot of the singles. I did a review for one Evanescence song, which was Yeah Right, and a lot of people were just absolutely shitting on this song, and I was just so confused why people were shitting on this song. I just had no idea why people didn't like the new Evanescence. Is there something wrong with Amy Lee now? I don't know, but I didn't understand why people were crapping on Evanescence, especially on Yeah Right, because I felt it's a catchy sort of song. It's got a good friggin' hook, and it's also got a good guitar solo as well. So I don't understand why people were shitting on Yeah Right. But then we had Use My Voice. Use My Voice is a very anthemic sort of song. It's perfect for an anthem in my opinion. Whoa, now don't you speak to me. I love Amy Lee's vocals. Anyway, I'm going off track here. Let's talk about the elephant in the room on this album. It is the production. So a lot of people don't really enjoy the production on this album. They feel that Amy Lee is singing through a pillow. I've listened to this album countless times. The only complaint I have with the production, I believe that they are right with the song Take Cover, but the rest, they are just talking shit, spewing out of their asses. Take Cover is one of the worst producing Evanescence songs out there, but the rest of the album is pretty good in my opinion. But there are some atmospheric shoegazing moments as well, such as Amy Lee's vocals at times distant within the mix. The only time the instrumentals drown her vocals is the song Take Cover. Take Cover is one of the worst songs off the album in my opinion. Get out. So where was I? Overall, what you expect an Evanescence album, chugging guitar, some really good drum work, and some beautiful vocals. And yeah, this is what you get from an Evanescence album, except they definitely have changed their sound slightly, especially when they incorporate less strings on this and really utilizing electronic elements such as the album synthesis to really enhance the songs to the next level. Yes, there are some flaws on this album, such as the overall production. Like I tried to figure out why people didn't like the mixing, and I realized, yeah, you like black metal, Jamie, so you're probably not the best person to critique production. But in my opinion, I think the production is fine. It's very enjoyable. I love the tone of that snare. The snare sounds like a gunshot at times. I love how intense and powerful and impactful Will's drumming is on this. So it leads on to Artifact the Turn, and what a great way to kick off the album. It's very atmospheric, electronic elements brewing throughout the mix. I just love Amy Lee's vocals, very unique and angelic, and it's beautiful, really is. But the transition between Artifact the Turn to Broken Pieces Shine is perfect, and it really grabs your attention. Amy Lee's vocals are absolutely fantastic, distinctive, rich and warm. I love the dynamic feel and the chugginess and the heaviness on this particular song as well. This is a really awesome song to kick off the album, you could say. Broken Piece of Shine has a very hooky sort of chorus. I love the chorus. I love the dynamic turns on this song, and overall it's fantastic. The Game Is Over next, and this is the single. And what can I say? It's fantastic. One of the best Evanescence songs in my opinion. I just love the songwriting on this album. It's got an awesome hook. It's very catchy, and that's what you want for a metal album, to be quite catchy, to be quite melodic. Leads on to Yeah Right. I love Yeah Right. I love it. And a lot of people shit on this song and say, oh, this is the weakest song off the fucking album. Well, go fuck yourself. Stick a breadstick up your ass. This is a great song. It really is. And just because of the transition to that guitar, to that guitar solo, I absolutely love the solo. I love the chorus as well. How it really speeds things up as Amy Lee sings Yeah Right. The transitional drumming, the drum fills, and the tight little cymbal accents you were getting throughout this song is absolutely fucking fantastic. It leads on to Feeding the Dark. And yes, there is some industrialized flair on this song. I just love the verses that lead on to that chorus, and it's punchy, and especially the drumming on this particular song. Overall, I just love how this song is a crescendo. It builds up and up and up until we get to that climax. Leads on to Wasted on You. And this is a great song in my opinion, although I feel that it takes a little bit of melody from the song Creep. I just feel that yes, Wasted on You is awesome. A lot of people think it's a cheesy sort of song. I disagree. I just love how emotional Amy Lee's vocals on this. Her vocals are very good on this particular song. It's overall very enjoyable. It's very sing-alongable, and that's what you want from an Evanescence song. Leads on to Better Without You. Better Without You is overall a very good song. Her vocals are drowned within the mix on this particular song, which I have tried to notice. I try to critique a little bit more, especially on Better Without You. I just love how shoegazy this song sounds. Yes, Evanescence incorporates shoegaze on this album, which I do really enjoy. Her vocals are distant within the mix, which creates that atmosphere, which creates that majestic feeling you get at times listening to this album. Leads on to Use My Voice. It's a polarizing effect, this song. A lot of people love it, a lot of people hate it. Whoa, well, don't you speak to me. I love Amy Lee's vocals on this song. I believe the Within Temptation singer was on this song as well, providing vocals. And you know what? I love the chants on this song. People are saying, oh, this Evanescence is not metal. Have you not heard this sort of chugging breakdown you were getting on Use My Voice? I love how heavy this song gets, and the overall lyrics are pretty strong as well. And I love how Amy Lee conveys that emotion towards the listener. The vocals, the chorus is so damn bombastic and majestic at times. I love how big this particular song feels. It's fantastic, it's catchy, and yeah, this song grows on you and grows on you until it gets stuck in your fucking head. Leads on to the weakest song off the album, which is Take Cover. Yeah, this song is one of the worst Evanescence songs in my opinion. It's not a catchy song. Her vocals are lost within the mix on this song, and I do agree with people that are saying that the production is not very good on this album. I do agree that the production on Take Cover is not very good. It's not a good song by Evanescence in my opinion. Not really much of a hook, but there is a nice heavy chugginess of the guitars which I really like. I do love the overall drumming on this song as well. It leads on to Far From Heaven. Far From Heaven is one of the beautiful, blissful songs you could get by Evanescence. I love the pure emotion that Amy Lee provides on this song. It's absolutely fucking beautiful. And just how there is hope. You can tell there's just so much sadness conveyed within her vocals. And again, I just love the melodic moments. The melodicism on this song is absolutely fantastic. The beautiful piano. It's the most Evanescence song you could possibly imagine. With the piano accompanied with a vocal so blissfully and beautifully on this song. leads on to Part of Me, and this is a really good song. It's one of the heaviest songs off the album. Amy Lee's vocals fantastic on this. Really love the riffages, really love the intricate moments. It's a little bit of a progressive, there's a little bit of a progressive flair on Part of Me, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's got a great chorus. Love that melody. That melody is so damn good on this song. Leads on to Blind Belief, and this is a great way to end off the album. The song is quite heavy in tone. Drumming on Bittersweet Truth is absolutely fantastic. The gunshot snare just creates that element of heaviness, in my opinion. Production's pretty good within the drum mix. The overall guitar tone, Amy Lee's vocals do at times get drowned out within the guitar work, because I had to listen to a few other Evanescence albums, such as the masterpiece The Open Door, which A Bittersweet Truth, in my opinion, is nowhere near as good as The Open Door. Nowhere near as catchy as The Open Door. Although I've listened to this album 10 to 15 times, I struggle throughout my third to fourth listen to really differentiate which songs are which, because at times some of this album does sound the same. But as you listen to this album over and over again, you can finally differ between one song to another. Like Feet in the Dark has more of an industrial flair, which I really do enjoy. Use My Voice is more anthemic. We got Far From Heaven is a beautiful piano ballad, which I love. Yes, they do play around with some electronic elements on this, but overall, this is a very tight and cohesive album by Evanescence. So for Evanescence, The Bitter Truth, it's going to get an 8 out of 10. I loved it. It's one of my favorite albums of the year. Amy Lee's vocals are, as always, incredible. So yeah, an 8 out of 10 it gets. Do you agree or disagree in my opinion? Drop a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell if you enjoyed this review. And I will see you in the next one.